Welcome, Gemini, to your February spiritual reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. I do have this new deck. It's called the White Light Oracle. Okay, let's see what Spirit has for you on your spiritual journey. Gemini. Best messages for Gemini, please. Best messages for Gemini. Best messages for Gemini. Best messages for Gemini. Okay, Gemini. You have the Spirit Bear. This is knocked over. Okay, it is Spirit Bear coming out with Alpha of Alcyone. And if I butcher these names, I'm so sorry. Okay. So going straight over here to the Spirit of the Bear is telling us that Spirit sees you as the Spirit of the Bear, holding tight. It says you are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own words. So for a lot of you, I already see you as already the Spirit of the Bear. I already see you as healing from all of the baggage that you've been carrying, all the hurts and the pains and the fears, okay? And really gaining that confidence. I do read your messages, and I comment back as much as I can to everybody. But I have seen the growth. I have seen all kinds of wondrous things coming from you, Gemini, as everyone who does the spiritual readings, watches the spiritual readings, excuse me, throughout the months. So I do see you as this Spirit of the Bear. Those of you who are new and who are taking on this journey, your Spirit of the Bear is already within you as well. Why? Because it takes so much self-confidence and so much strength, okay, to even get to the point to where you even decided to do so. It's not an easy thing to do self-growth. You have to go through all the hurts and the pains and the realizations and coming ups, and then you have to fall and you do the reflections, which, you know, reflect on all the things that you're holding on to. So it takes a lot of spiritual strength and just everything. A lot of emotions come out of this. So yes, Spirit is letting you know that you are no longer going to allow people to steal that personal power from you. You are strong. Okay? And abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest within you. And remember, abundance can be all kinds of things. It doesn't just have to be money or love. It could be self-love. It could be so many different things, right? It could be new jobs coming up, finding your even more personal power than maybe you thought that you had before. How abundant is that, right? How abundant is that? So with the Alpha over here, we have yeah, how about that one? This one's saying the positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune and destiny is waiting for you, and destined things are waiting for you. So there's a new destiny on the horizon. Why? Because you're working so hard. You are the bear. How could you think by doing all of this you're going to not attain anything, right? You're going to attain so much. So there is this brightness and hope coming from you, and a lot of you are emanating this. It's coming from you. You can see it. Okay, you can see that how peaceful and how much love is coming off of you. People can see that. Okay. So yes, and this is the challenge that of maybe a lifetime for some of you, right? A lot of you might have been on a spiritual growth for a long time, and maybe this one is the challenge of a lifetime. This is the one. This is the one that gives you adversity. This is the one that challenges you the most, you know, and really giving your strength away from the negativity. Okay. And if not, no matter what, it's always a challenge. I just feel like, you know, you're always challenging yourself to be, you know, best for yourself, best for your family, best for your children. So clarifying on the spirit bear over here, how strong are you? Getting that strength. Setting your course. You've been setting your course. You know exactly, for a lot of you, you already know where you are. For some of you who are just starting, you are just setting the course right now, saying, this is where I'm going. This is how I'm going to get there. And I have the courage of the bear to get there. Right? Others of you, you're like, this is it. This is it. I've been working so hard. I am now setting the course to new horizons. Seeing where you're going. There is an island over there that is just meant for you. And you know this is where you need to be. So clarifying on setting your course. Yes, the hopes and dreams, the surrendering to what? The surrendering to the new hope, surrendering to the outcome, surrendering to the island that you have now put yourself on. Hey, you know what? I took out all these swords. I have surrendered. Those of you who are starting this new journey, you have surrendered. You're setting that course to find that island, and you have now surrendered. Fine. You know, I'm going to surrender. I'm going to take out each one of these swords little by little so that I can get to where I need to be. And that's so beautiful because it is showing how you're releasing, right? How there's a huge turnaround. A huge turnaround, how much strength you have gathered through being courageous as this bear. There is so much renewal and so much turnaround. You're accepting the things that are going on within you. Cleansing, the cleansing. Finding patience. I see that there's this patience within you. Maybe you hadn't been so patient before, but I find that there is a lot of patience. And this will allow you to start on this, you know, to get to where you have set your course. Okay, so over here, how beautiful. Just feeling like you have that turnaround, seeing that you have that turnaround. Clarifying on two worlds. How funny is that? Because the Alcyone over here, Alcalone, or however you want to say it, my friends, I do know one thing about this. The only thing I do know is that this is a star in the Pleiades. That's all I know about that piece there, right? And it's Pleiades is this different star, this different world, showing yourself of this different world, right? Definitely nurturing the situation within yourself, finding that frequency of love. Finding that there are two different worlds that you live in. And I think that once you kind of opened up and you really got clear about what's going on around you, right? It's like I got to a higher frequency and I see it so differently because I use my intuition. I'm seeing things from a different light. Things have opened up. I think that you do see the world as two different worlds. I do. There's this world over here that has this pure negativity, and these people are so negative and they dwell on the same things. And look, I'm over here all peaceful and different and strong and confident. So I do really believe that you feel that you live in two different worlds. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I've been there. I'm there now. Right? There is two different sides to the world. And it's like you're waking up to really see that. Really feeling that. On one case, this, you know, there's all these negative pieces of the world. right? And everybody just wants to live in negativity. They want to live in being over opinionated. They want to live on hurting people. And then I have seen this world over here where there is people who want to be full of love. They want the world to be loving and, you know, serene and, you know, strong and confident. And you're seeing this. I really do. Because like I said, I am right there with you. And it's something that you've never, it's like you've seen it before, but you've never seen it till you really woke up, till you really grew. And then you're kind of noticing too, kind of people around you. Wow, there's a lot of people around me that just want to do this. There's a lot of people that just, they don't even, do they even know that they're doing this? I don't even think there's a lot of people that even realize what they're doing. They're so on this plane without any enlightenment at all from the divine, no spiritual anything. And so they only see it from this materialistic side of the world, only from earthly things. Let's put it that way. And then you have this Pleiades card come out and it's telling you there is a higher thing going on. And you're awake to see this. And you're saying, oh my God, I do. I surely do. Okay? I surely do see it as being two different sides. So it's like, how is your spirit directing you? Spirit is directing you to see how things can be so different. Receiving information and perceiving everything that's around you. And that's exactly what's going on, my friend. You're perceiving things from a different point of view. Right? Getting away from only earthly views is, I think, the point. And seeing that, you know, from your soul's point of view, which we will get a What Your Soul Wants You to Know card in just a minute. Because, yeah, and that's, and I, you know, this right here is a huge thing. Huge in spiritual growth. I wish this card would come, you know, I wish I had this months and months and months ago, because this is huge. And people who do the journey a lot also know that is exactly what happens. You know, it's all of a sudden you see things so different. It's like that you were blinded and then you woke up and it's like, I'm not sleeping. I see how things are so different. Yes, how things get you stuck, how things make you feel like you're stuck only in this spot, right? And it's not that way. So as the Hangman, it's like this self-sacrifice that you've taken to get into this meditation form so that you can get from being stuck. Stuck where? Into only the one side of the world. The place where people are like asleep. And that's exactly what it is. So you're saying, okay, I can perceive things from such a different point of view over here with the Hangman. The Hangman is allowing me to see all kinds of things going on around me. Things I've never seen before. More aware than you've ever been in your life. And it's good though too, because it's also going to help you. It's like as soon as somebody starts trying to manipulate you, you're going to see it right away, you know? So, I mean, there is this piece, right? It's a revelation. And realizing that you can, when conflict does come around, you don't have to try to struggle for a situation or to get out of that situation, because you're going to be consciously knowing it, right? Why? Because you're awake. So it's like as soon as bad things start happening, you're like, whoa, no, right? Because you see things from a higher point of view. You're getting the clarity. So what your soul wants you to know. It's kind of how we know when bullshit's coming our way, right? 100. Oracle wants you to know, Gemini. Miracles. My life is a miracle, and you are going to see your life as a miracle, and you already do now. Why? Because you're awake to see it, right? You're awake. You can see what's going on. Like, you've surrendered to it. You have the hope. You understand. You have the clarity and the understanding. You see the world in two different pieces and parts. You have all this illumination. You have all this strength, right? And you're saying, yes, miracles do happen. And for a lot of you, you can even say, I'm the living truth of it, right? I am the living truth to this. And I understand, you know, that things can happen. You have to change the way you think. You have to change the way, you know, what part of the world are you living in? Are you living in the dark, or are you living in the light, right? Which part of the world? There's two different worlds, as you realize. The negative one or the positive one. The waterfall. There was a lot of healing going on within this, and it really shows the healing that you've succumbed to, and that you really feel the healing waters within you. And those of you who are still in the healing process, it's just telling you, the more that you continue to keep healing and you feel the healing waters around you, there is going to be this, a blessing. Right? It's the blessings. You have the miracles with the waterfall. I mean, how could you not see the blessings? It's a blessing that I'm not asleep. It's a blessing that I can get through this. It's a blessing that I can see through your bullshit, right? When it's coming at me. There's so many other kinds of blessings. It doesn't always have to be money or my true love, right? It's just the understandings of growth and why things are the way they are. You'll never know the complete answers, my friends. I don't know the complete answers, and there's no one on this planet that knows the complete answers. So please, if anybody ever told you that, you know right away, right then and there, you smell bullshit, right? Plain and simple, no one knows the complete answers. The universe will never let you know that. We can only get to pieces and parts of it, right? And so, yes, and having better understanding of things that are going on around us. The pieces and parts we're allowed to know, right? And there was a lot we're allowed to know. But we're not allowed to know the overall why. Why? We don't know the overall why we are here. No one has been able to answer that question. And like I said, I don't think anybody will. I think Gandhi gets about as close to that as anyone, right? But even still, right? But the point is that through this waterfall and this understanding, the waterfall has all kinds of healing properties. And this is where we have this understanding of self. And just knowing that you are a miracle of yourself. I think that is the biggest piece here too. The miracle of your life. You're all here for a reason. And just trying to figure out what, if we can just get to the point of the closest to why we are here, right? Yeah, the closest. By just using your high priestess right at this moment, the only thing that we can really do, you know, is just use our intuition and keep guiding ourselves on the path of, as much as we can know, she is the all-knowing, but we never will know everything. No one will ever know the complete 100% truth, right? But we can only get to the truth that we find within ourselves. And that's a big one. That's a big one. And everybody's truth is going to be a little bit different, right? Okay, so let's see what we got over here. So the overall message for the reading, my friends. I'm going to use the Love and Light cards by Dorian Virtue over here. I haven't used them in a long time. I haven't used these cards in a long time either, but... Okay. Really do love these cards. These cards are so beautiful. Dorian Virtue does have some of the most beautiful cards on ever. Okay. With God, all blessings are possible. There it is, right? There it is. The miracles, the blessings. And we talked about the blessings with the waterfall and the miracles and the blessings and the understandings. It says, if you have faith, even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it would move. So what is it saying? So many things are possible, right? So many things are possible. With unwavering faith, miracles, here we go again, your spirit said, and then the angels say, whoa, can flow into your life. You may not know how this situation will resolve itself, but God does. Okay, the universe, God, whatever your divine is, my friends, okay? Tap into his supreme wisdom and ingenious solutions through prayer, manifestation, law and attraction, whatever it is, how you pray, my friends. Don't worry about how God will fix the situations. Just focus on listening for divine instructions to take actions, and then do so without hesitation or delay. And that's the same thing here. We don't know all the answers, and we're not supposed to know all the answers. There's no 100% truth, because there's things he doesn't want us to know, right? So yes, you have faith that he resolves all the answers, not you, right? And we just talked about that, how crazy, right? So this is just really reassuring everything I just said, and that's all it really is. Saying you don't worry about all of the truth. Okay? You know, I will say the truth that I can say. I will bring to light the things I am allowed to bring to light. But I am not allowed to bring everything to light, right? Just like you're not supposed to know everything, right? So you just go on your journey, knowing what you are allowed to have so that you can have your blessings and not worrying about the little pieces. Beautiful is that. And that's a big one too. I think that's big too for this two worlds. Because I think when you really, those of you who already see it this way, you're already to the point where I don't really 100% know exactly how that goes, right? And then for those of you getting into this two world, you're going to be like, wow, some people are just really lost, right? And yes. So that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love, and keep yourself strong as the spirit bearer. Okay. Bye-bye.